What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Triple C's. Do me a favor, guys, hit that like and subscribe button, click that bell, and turn on the notifications for me, okay? Now, guys, the market did a complete U-turn on us today, guys, and went back to the upside, okay? And we all know why, guys, because out of nowhere, they surprised us with a 90-day pause on the tariffs, okay? But they are going to keep the tariffs in place on China, okay? So when that happened, guys, the market went the other way, okay? Now, some of this stuff is pure manipulation. Let's just call it what it is, okay? But that is a part of the game, and you just have to be ready for it, okay? And we're not going to cry over that. Why? Because we have been killing it ever since last week on the inverse stock plays, okay? So it might be time to pivot, okay? But we're not just going to completely abandon the inverse plays. We're going to keep our eye on it because now maybe we can take some put options on the inverse stock plays since they're coming down. Okay, and we're going to look at that, look at the levels on that. Okay, but on the flip side of this, guys, our stocks are up today. Okay, because you see how that worked. So this whole time the stocks were coming down, guys. I was buying my regular stocks, my Meta, my Alphabet, Google, and things like that, Amazon, Walmart, and stuff like that. I was buying those, guys, because we were because the price was coming down so cheap. We got to capitalize on it, and I'm always dollar cost averaging into those stocks. Okay, so now those stocks are up. Okay. Now with that being said, guys, we have to keep in mind that this is a volatile market, and it can swing one way or the other each and every other day, depending on what news comes out. Okay, so tomorrow we have to keep our eye on the CPI data, guys. It comes out at 8:30 Eastern time. Okay, so when that comes out, we're going to be looking to see if the inflation is ticking up or is it coming down due to the tariffs. Okay, because a lot of people were saying that the tariffs were going to cause inflation to tick up. Okay, now when the data comes out tomorrow, if inflation is ticking up significantly, then the market may not like that, and it might go back the other way. Okay, and we're going to be prepared to take some plays going back the other way. Okay, we might be looking at some of our inverse stocks to go back the other way. But if it only ticks up a little bit, I have a feeling that this market is going to ignore it. Okay. Now, if it shows that inflation is going down, that may even be a further catalyst for the market to continue to going back to the uptrend. Okay. So now this is what plays I'm going to be looking at for tomorrow. All right. So guys, first up on the list is Google, aka Alphabet. All right. So this is one of our long-term investments, and we are dollar cost averaging into Google every single week. All right. We know that this is one of the best tech stocks in the game. They have their hands in a lot of different things. They own the autonomous rideshare service Waymo. We know they have Google Fiber. They're investing in broadband internet. We know they're an advertisement company. They're bringing in revenue from that. They just have their hands in a lot of things, YouTube and et cetera, et cetera. Now, guys, according to this article by Reuters, Alphabet has reaffirmed $75 billion spending plan in 2025 despite the tariff turmoil. Okay, now the CEO of Alphabet, he did say on Wednesday he was still committed to spending some $75 billion this year to build out data center capacity despite turmoil over U.S. tariffs, and sought to reassure investors that its AI plans were yielding good returns. Okay, so that's what the CEO is saying. All right, so we're going to keep our eye on that. But let's take a look at the charts, guys, to see where we can see this going next. All right, now, guys, when we look at Alphabet, okay, we can see it on the one-day chart. It is up $14, up 9%. All right, so if everything goes well, like I said, guys, with the CPI data and the market continues to trend up, we know it's going to try to retrace some of its previous highs and regain some of that what it lost. All right, so I can definitely see this going back to 172 tomorrow. Okay, so that is our target price. Okay, so for our quick trades, we're looking to get in and get out at 172. Okay, get in at 161. Or maybe 165 and get out at 172 if you're just looking to do a quick trade. Okay, it's the same thing for our options contracts. Okay, we will make 172 our target price. All right, and try to get in as low as possible. 161, 165, maybe and maybe we see this go to 172, even to 175. Okay, and that's the play we would look to do on Google. All right, guys, so now let's take a look at the SQQQ, okay? Because I told you guys we can still make some money with the SQQQ even if the market is starting to go back up, okay? Because now, because we were taking call options on the SQQQ, now that the market is maybe going back up on the uptrend, we can look to take a put option on the SQQQ, okay? So on the one day, we can see it took a massive dump, okay? And it went down to the 33, all right? Now, if the market is going to continue on the uptrend tomorrow, guys, I can see this going all the way down to the 26. Okay, so I'm going to be looking to take a put option on this tomorrow if the market is going to continue to go up and ride it all the way down to the 26. Okay, if we're looking to do quick trades and options contracts. All right, but those are the plays I'm looking at for now. All right, gang, look, if you want to know where I am making all of these trades, guys, and where I get all the information to make my trades, guys, it is inside the Moomoo investment app, okay? I'll have the QR code up on the screen for you guys. Download the app today, and you will get a bunch of free stocks, okay? Now, guys, if you want to get up on game on how we are making this money trading these stocks and stock options, guys, then go to the website, crazycryptocliff.com. I have the link down in the description for you guys. Become a member, and you'll have access to the training material, guys, and the training videos and all the extra stuff we have in the members area, okay? But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember, stay disciplined, and let's get this money.